Welcome to the Great Show of Greyhounds. My name is Brian.
And I'm Heather, and this is our foster dog, Snitch.
He really hates having his feet being touched. And I mean like Greyhound Scream of Death hates having his feet touched.
So today we're going to show how we make it a little bit less traumatizing for him when we have to dry his feet off or anything like that.
Snitch is very sensitive about his feet, which hasn't been an issue for us all winter because the ground is hard and frozen. But now that it's spring and the ground is thawing, everything is muddy, and the Greys are tracking it into the house. We need to be able to clean his feet, and right now, that is not going over well.
So I wanted to go over why it's important for you to be able to touch your dog's feet. We want to make sure that if there's an injury, then you can inspect it, see what's going on. Also, you want to be able to clip their nails. Whether you're clipping their nails or if you're taking them someplace, at this point Snitch wouldn't be able to have his nails clipped. We would have to have him sedated with a vet in order to get those taken care of just because he's so sensitive. The first thing we did once we realized that Snitch was so uncomfortable having his feet touched was we took him to a professional trainer. We wanted to make sure that what we were doing with him was going to be positive for him and help him get more comfortable. He also really does panic when you touch his feet. And it can be dangerous because he snaps and he reacts just very strongly. We wanted to make sure that we were safe and that he was safe. So seeing the professional trainer gave us some tips and pointers on the right way to go and to make sure that we were working with him in a way that was productive and helped him calm down and feel more comfortable being touched on his feet. One of the things that's unique about Greyhounds and different than any other breed is that Greyhounds are trained using toys. They use the lure, they use anything to make them want to run after it. So when you get them home, they don't know that a treat means they did something good. That's a new concept for them. We had to teach Snitch to begin with that getting a treat means he did something good. So that was the first step for us in learning how to be able to touch his feet. We had to start somewhere. And so we started with really small things. He just got a treat for looking at me, or he got a treat for coming to me. And that made it so that way he knew good things happened. You get a treat, good things happen. And that was the basis for kind of building our trust and our relationship so we could start touching his feet. So we get soft treats that make it easier for me to hold it while I'm doing this, because I need him to be able to chew on this treat and kind of distract himself while I'm working with his feet. So I take the towel and I never lean over his body because that makes him feel a little bit more insecure. It puts him in kind of a bad situation. He feels threatened in that way. So I will let him chew on these treats, and actually while we're talking I run out of treats. Okay. As you can see, Snitch really likes his treats. So I let him chew on that while I'm working, and I can just slowly, and we started out real slow with him, go ahead and grab his foot. Now, that was really good. What we do with the towel to make it so he can dry his feet, I'll just go like this, dry his feet off with the towel. He's chewing on my hand, chewing on the treat, it's perfect. And then I can stop and I'll give him that treat. It is a little easier with two people, so you can have one person holding the treat and the other person drying the feet. I'm going to go ahead and get another treat, and we're going to do the back leg. Okay. Again, I always make sure I'm on the side I want to work on, so that way he's not feeling threatened by me laying over him. So I'm going to take this back leg and just dry it with a towel, let him set it down. Good boy, Snitch. Oh, that was so good. He knows where the treats are now. Good boy. Yes. Oh, that was so good. You're so good.
Heather and I have been working from home and self-quarantining for the last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And our dogs have absolutely loved having us home all day, every day. But we're scheduled to get our vaccines here soon, and that means we'll be returning to working in the office. So in the next episode of The Great Show, I'm going to discuss the coping techniques we're going to use to deal with the inevitable separation anxiety that our dogs are going to have. So a link to that episode, as well as the previous, can be found over here. If you like The Great Show, why not subscribe to this YouTube channel with the link down here. You can also follow us on social media at Great Show. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.